Welcome to episode 2 of the Lifing series.
Oh, it's just a series.
This is a series. I'm playing around. So today's guest is Sabrina.
Oh, you put a zoom in on that.
Yes. And our model for today is the sorn. Okay.
I was trying to do helicopter for a second. I was like, we go on! And then I like spat out my drink. 미안해, 엄마.
So what are we doing today?
So she told me, you're gonna teach me how to do makeup or I'm gonna beat you in the face. So I guess I'm teaching her how to do makeup. But I was like, what level of makeup do you want me to do? Because I can teach you like 3-hour makeup
No,
or I can
thank
teach
you.
So we're just gonna do like simple Edward's makeup.
Edward's makeup.
Basically.
Is it like a no makeup look kind of thing? No, it's a glam look. Kind of in between.
Kind of in between.
Okay.
Yeah, 약간 kind of like Instagram song, that vibes. But I want to try to make it as easy as possible because I have a tendency to just keep talking and explaining. So I'll try to make it as easy as for you and all our. Y'all have a fandom name?
No. Why would I have a fandom
All our
name?
TG babes out there.
Make some noise. I have a rapper name though. It's called Lil B.
What?
Lil
B?
You know who made it?
Lil Brina.
That dude over there.
Oh my God, you're so original. Lil B. Never heard that one. Awesome. So should we just start?
시작. Let's get it.
Alright, so since we I guess we'll do eyes first.
Okay.
Because one, it takes the longest.
Oh,
and
before
two,
foundation?
before foundation. And just because I feel like, just to prevent any fallout, but we always have to start with eye primer, right? So when it comes to eye primer, 소량.
잠깐만.
Or,
Let me wash my hands.
oh my God.
It's COVID season.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Manager,
Not the face.
you gotta have your talent prepared, yo. I got time. I don't got time. Time is money.
Do you always put eye primer or does it depend on the eye makeup?
My eyes, if I'm doing my own makeup, because of my eye shape, it smudges easy, so I always have to put eye primer. When you put primer, you always make sure you like really get like the tiniest amount. And when you're putting it on, really get into even like the lash line.
Okay. Yogi?
Yeah. I can already see the problem starting. Just kidding.
Step 1, done.
Step 1 done. I got this eyeshadow palette on the internet the other day. I thought it was really cute and I thought it would suit
Oi!
this girl over here.
Oi!
Sorn. So we'll do a really cute, kind of cool toned eye look.
Oi!
Cause, okay, you are the model. You are the model. Just kidding.
Are you cool tone or warm tone?
I don't even know.
I'm thinking she's either neutral or cool. Every time I do warm tone makeup on her, 뭔가. All right, the camera overheated because just this girl over here just. Okay, 알았어. Okay, let's say we have an eye, right?
Nice.
Now, it depends on the eye shape, but generally, what I do when I'm doing eyeshadow, I use a base color, 음영 color,
What's
like shading to kind of chaba the shape of the eye, because the base color and the second color are what really helps like change the eye shape.
Okay.
And after I use the third darkest color, it's almost like an eyeliner.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of like eyeliner because it's too hard for me. So I tend to use a really dark eyeshadow for eyeliner, basically, because it's easiest, I feel like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this base shadow, and just to make it easy, just pop that on the lid, just
everywhere.
everywhere. But right now, what I'm only doing is I'm only working on the top lid first. Go ahead.
So it doesn't matter how much.
That one, because it's all,
it's just.
yeah, it's because it's just a base color. You can
Okay.
kind of just like go in and just. Whoosh. Wait, you wanna? Are you right? You're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
Do you wanna come here?
Are you
it's
left-handed?
easier? I'm right-handed.
It's okay. I'm good, I think. Okay.
Awesome. I trust you, girl.
Okay. This is my eye now?
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Yeah.
Did I do good?
Yeah, it's not bad. But for me, I wouldn't. Next, I'm gonna take a slightly deeper color. This one. For this one, I'm gonna use it on the outer corner.
Oh, this is the hardest for me. Like trying to make it look natural. You know what I mean?
That's why it's easier to use sort of like a more
Flat.
wider, fluffier brush. Smaller than the first brush you used. That way it does most of the work for you. If you use like a really like tight brush, then you have to really get, you know.
맞아.
those details. It's a lot easier, I think, to use K-beauty eyeshadows because they tend to be easier to blend. If you use really super like pigmented eyeshadows, it's really hard to work with. So, here you go.
That much? I don't have to tap it?
You can tap. I always tend to tap it anyway. You can go ahead. Hey.
So, which side was it again? This side?
So yeah. So you kind of put it at the end and kind of just like rub it around, to be honest.
Okay. Why do I feel like yours is more pigmented? Good to see.
One reason is because
I tap it.
what I tend to do is when I apply it, when you first put it on, I tap it, that lays the color, and then I start blending it.
Oh.
You kind of just like wipe it, and then
So?
take the first brush and kind of blend the edge, just kind of
Okay.
windshield wiper motions.
How long have you done makeup?
Since like high school, and yet my skills are that of like a.
No, you're
high
really
schooler.
good.
잘하는 척하고 있어.
That's
I-
also a skill.
Ah! 맞아. I'm basically following the same shape, again on the outer corner, but more in a more tight spot. So I'm gonna use this shade. I'm literally just laying it at the outer corner. Yeah, so the third color, this one,
Okay.
more just on the tight area on the outside.
Tap and then blend.
Tap to place the color and use the brush to blend.
What'd you put again?
Like really close to the lash line at the outer corner. I feel like you always have good eye makeup, so.
I'm winging it.
I feel like you apply these techniques, you just don't know it.
I don't know it's a technique.
Now I'm gonna take a really tiny brush, like
Oh, it's really small.
I'm gonna take this really deep shade, and with this, you're just gonna have to watch because I don't know how to explain
Okay.
this. We're basically just doing the inner and the outer corners first as a base.
Oh, you don't do the full lash line.
Because if you do the full lash line, it just makes the eyes look rounder. We're accentuating the inside and outside to make the eyes look longer.
So you're doing that because of her eye shape.
Yeah, but I tend to do this on most people because I feel like it's the most flattering. Doing the whole like putting eyeliner, like let's say you have a liquid liner, right? And people would do like from here all the way here.
Oh yeah.
It looks really like 2010 to me. So,
Yeah.
but I'm taking that same dark eyeshadow and using this to kind of wing out the eye.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
So the inner and outer first as a base. We're not doing eyeliner yet.
Okay.
Just the inner and outer, like right at the lash line. Yeah. See this? I'm glad. Here, let me zoom in. I'm glad you did this because this is a mistake.
Shit.
It's not a mistake. It's something I see a lot of people do. If you look, this one kind of lifts her eye, but this one kind of swoops down and then goes up. A lot of people tend to do that, and that kind of gives your eyes have that downward look.
Andrew's disappointed.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? 무슨 느낌이 알지?
Oh yeah.
알았어. Even though I fucking did it. It's okay. I get it though, because I'm not that good at eyeliner. But next to
Mascara. I need to.
actually 애교살 해야 돼.
Oh, I use
It's really when you're doing 애교살, it's really important to use a tiny brush because
round one, not a flat one. Is it?
it depends. Just
Okay.
one that grabs shimmer really well.
Okay.
Because if it's too thick, you'll make the 애교살 too thick, and that looks really 촌스러워. It looks very like again like original like 2010 like. Yeah, so not good.
That's me.
Did you post a bunch of old pictures the other day?
Oh yeah.
Oh lord, that was not it. See, that's one of the reasons why I think you're more cool tone because the orangey hair makes you look really chick hair and really like tall boy, like you're sweaty.
Oh.
That's the thing. When cool tone people have like really warm orangey hair, then they just look like hot and just like
But in a bad way.
yeah, in a bad way, like you're
Okay.
sweaty. Now, when you do so, I think it's important to start on the inner or the middle of the eye and then work inwards. If you start at in the inside, you'll put too much product there.
So it's better to blend it out.
Yeah. So start in the middle where you want because that's the center of the eye. You want that part to pop the most, so that will have the most product, and then you kind of just blend outwards from the center. I'm gonna use the second color we used, the Umyeon color.
Okay.
What I do is I put the shadow color directly under the 애교살 shimmer that I just made. So like much closer than 생각보다 closer to.
Oh.
And using that same color, the 삼각선. This is really important.
Okay.
It really ties everything together. That's basically the outer corner. Right here. Yep. The key point here is just to make sure it's as close to the lashes as possible. You don't want to go too far down. Who's on the first episode?
Leonard.
Oh god.
Tell me how to work out. We did freaking bird dog shit, you know that?
What? What?
You go. Okay. Woo!
잘했어.
Yes.
좋아. Alright, now we can do mascara, but I'm tired of eyes right now, so we'll do that later. So we're gonna do foundation real quick. Foundation, take this kind of brush. It's a concealer brush, but I kind of like soak her in foundation. And literally just go in. Just put it everywhere. Mostly in the center though. And then the sponge, just
Beat that face.
Or-
Beat it. How do you make it not cake?
cakiness tends to happen when you put too much when people put too much skincare. You know, like, oh, the weather's dry, so they keep piling here. But then they put foundation on top, but they forget that skincare is like makeup, that when you layer it, skincare can get cakey as well.
Oh.
Yeah, especially if you don't wait for it to absorb.
Oh.
Oh my
Wow.
She said, hey,
Flawless.
gloss. She said that. So,
어디?
especially because her skin, like I said, is really good, so you don't need any foundation here. I've said this many times, but when you center a lot of the foundation on the center of her face, it makes your face look smaller because it adds that dimension. Second.
3개?
Yeah, do it.
더?
더 second.
Poof.
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
That way you can hit a little bit harder, but you're not hurting
Technique.
Sorn, hopefully. Oh!
She likes it. She's like, hey, hit me.
And harder.
더 3개? 괜찮아.
좋아.
좋아?
좋아.
I use one brush for everything.
One brush wonder.
Don't ever say that in front of my face.
I knew it.
For like eyeshadow or for like literally foundation buto?
No.
You say like
That's gross.
혹시 이걸로 I do everything with this one brush.
How do you get rid of, like, you know how I have my, like, what do you call this, under eye wrinkles? Kind of.
그거는 Botox. No, I have those too. There's not really any way you can get rid of them because they're physical lines.
Right?
I do not. This 표정 of yours, I do not know.
I'm just a model today.
Eyebrow 할까?
Yes.
Let's do the brows. I like to use a brow powder first. And this is like, I don't know how you describe it. It's like a really weird, yeah, it's a weird brush. I use shadow as a base and then pencil, I guess, to make fake hair. But more so just to fill in the empty spots. And Sorn looks really good with long eyebrows.
Yep.
I will never forget the promotion brow.
Yeah.
Ah!
Long. Make it long, please.
Just following the natural. And at the end, I almost like flick it out in a way. Try to sew. Sorn's brows tend to curve down a little bit, so I like to make them a little more, not like straight, because really straight eyebrows can look really, what is it? Really like 2010. So having a little bit of a curve is nice. So with this, remember the third eyeshadow we used, the really dark shadow, as like the powder eyeliner? We're following the same shape.
Okay.
Like, cause sometimes it's hard to get the exact point with this. So I draw up to like a blunt edge and then use this and just pull it out. That helps create that sharp line. I fucked up. I really fucked up. The brush thing I told you to do, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's easiest when, again, like we're doing the eyeliner using a brush, because the brush kind of helps keep the mascara from touching the eyelids. For bottom lashes, I don't like to put it all the way to the end because it closes the eye, makes it look smaller. So I kind of just
Only
put
the
it-
center.
Yeah, just the center. These two are shop favorites.
That's my fave.
This one.
The red one.
Now, should we do a little bit of blush?
I make a one song.
Since it's a cool tone look, we're using Blueberry Chip from Roman.
Oh, I like Roman.
Oh, good. What do you like from the shadow?
The gloss.
Their glossy tint.
Who's this?
Roman.
They're cheap too.
Who is Roman? It's a brand. When it comes to cool tone, they tend to be more like natural flushes of color. So you can kind of put it in a wide area because it looks just like a natural flush. And with this, I like
Pat
to
it in or like
both pat first and kind of blend it. So I think you should use like a really gray contour for this because technically shadow is gray. It's not like warm color like this. When you use a contour color that matches your skin tone well, it looks like a shadow. You'll know it's not the right color when it just doesn't really look like shadow. It looks more just like contour. You know what I mean?
Ah,
Good.
interesting.
Wow, you see that? See, it looks like this side. Her face looks so much smaller, even. But a lot of it has to do with the color. You have to pick a really good color. I tend to pat it because if you rub it, that can erase the foundation.
you don't want to do that.
But we didn't put that much foundation on the outside, so it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Big forehead? No. Just kidding. All right, now should we do lips?
Red lips? Yes. Anya, we're
Oh,
not
because
doing
cool
red
tone.
lips. Oh, cool tone. Okay.
So for Sorn's lips, they're a little bit chick on the outside, so it kind of doesn't express the color of the lips to their full potential. So what I tend to do for everybody is either one, the foundation we used earlier, kind of go over the lips a little bit just to mute the lips a little bit, or I'll take a lip pencil and I will like chaba the shape of the lips. Sorn's lips, how do you explain them? Her cupid's bow is very like in the center. So what I will do is I'll kind of widen it. So it's a little bit more, not large, but just more full in the center only. It's romance, as we talk about romance. This is their Hanbok collection. This is like a really pretty cool, this is a cool tone. Kind of like purpley kind of 느낌. Coral is more orangey pink.
Oh, I see.
I would use an eyeshadow brush. And use that.
Wow.
너무 좋아.
Yeah.
이쁘다.
Did I 잘했어? Yes.
Did you try some? Yeah. Wow. Sorn. She hates it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be that. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot your video. 어때?
Soga. I like this. I tried a new color
like
on
this.
today.
Yeah. You go buy it. Look, it's all harmonious. Her one makeup tutorial on her channel, it's like blown out lights you can barely even see.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh, you have a tutorial on your channel?
I have one on
She's
it.
like, my first beauty tutorial, whatever. I'm just like, what? It's like 2 eyes and like a hole for a mouth. Because it's so bright. And she had blonde hair, so it's just like, anyway. But,
Thanks for watching.
okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
Disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be that. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this subtle smile? We'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features.